Hello, hello. We got Troy in the house. We got Ray in the house. We got Tammy. How was your birthday, Tammy? Did you have a good birthday? And Troy says, I got 875 subscribers. Yay! Got 25 more, and then I'll hit 900 subscribers. Woo woo! And looks like we have 4 people watching and 3 likes or thumbs up. Ray says the sounds good. Awesome. I am going live from YouTube Studio, which I normally do that when I'm driving, but I'm out of minutes for StreamYard. So I am doing it live through from YouTube. There we go. Let's see. Ray said that his brother went out without him, so you're here. Hopefully the brother's not mad. So does that mean you just cook at home then? Let's see. I started a little bit early. So we will see who all trickles in. Nope, not mad. Tammy, I am actually having a good start to the week. It's been crazy busy around here. But Nancy's in the house. I have been working really hard at trying to get this YouTube studio up and sitting still. Trying to make less work for me every time I go live, because setting up a studio twice a week gets old really fast. And since I've got a room now at my dad's, I am working on that, and I think I have it pretty set up so that I don't have to tear a bunch of stuff down and do a bunch of cords and all that good stuff. And then I have been on the phone pretty much all day trying to figure out a lot of home situation stuff, but that's all starting to go good. And we got Jim and Michelle's in the house. Good to see you guys. I hope you guys are doing good. Is it nice and warm in Arizona? I know we've got some crazy weather. It actually hit 40 degrees here. It was like a heat wave. The sun was out. It was so nice to see the sun and watch some of the snow melt. That makes me happy. Let's see. So, Tammy, did you have a good birthday on Sunday? Yeah, it was this Sunday. Or was it last Sunday? I don't know. It was 70 here, 40 there. That's great. Glad the sun was out too. Yes, the sun was out. It was 40 degrees. I love it when we're above 30, especially in 40 or February. Um, so, like I said, I started a little early, so I'm just kind of waiting for people to trickle in. 47 at one point here. Ooh. Yeah, we were at lunch and it was 43 on the way there. And then when we got back in the car from eating, it was back to um it was back up to 45, but then we started moving and it changed. So I didn't know if it actually got that hot or not, but I did see 43 and I was happy with that. Susie, yes, I had a great birthday. Awesome. Awesome. Get rid of it before the drive back. Ray, if I could just do that, I would get rid of all the snow for the entire rest of the year. Like, personally, I would do that. But it's not up to me. So, and Tammy, I'm glad that you had a great birthday. I was glad it's 70 over in Arizona. One day I will be back. There's so many places I want to travel to, but it all has to wait. Thought I broke my equipment. That would have scared me. So, how about everybody else? Did everybody else have a good weekend? My weekend was really busy. I did get to go out to dance for a little bit, so that was really nice. Yeah, and then, got to spend the rest of the weekend with my dad, which I do every day, which is good. Yeah, I was watching Ryan Hall, I think it was. And he said that it was supposed to warm up. But we'll see. I never know. It's Michigan. We can see it on the radar that says 50 degrees, and the next minute it's going to be snowing. So, whatever. Yes, it was really nice to go out and go dancing. And it felt really good. I didn't want to leave, but I did leave early so that I could come home because I wanted to make sure my dad was okay. So we're working on them situations. So I've got 24 pages of trivia. And so I am looking forward to getting started on some trivia. Ray says his weekend was good. That's good. And Jim and Michelle, if I remember right, you guys work the weekend and you have during the week off. So are you guys able to go out and explore the area around there, or do you guys just maintain your stuff on your days off? Nancy, how was your weekend? I don't see you posting in here how your weekend was. Yes, work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have to sign off at 8:30. We have a call with my parents. Awesome. All right. Well, it looks like we have 7 in here. And normally I have anywhere from 7 to 15. So, with that being said, I have somewhat of a announcement. Not really an announcement. More like sort of like a challenge, maybe, if you guys choose to accept it. But all of the above, we do some sightseeing, some maintenance, and some housekeeping on our days off. Nancy says her weekend's pretty boring, staying around the house, staying around here. I would take boring for a few days, but it's okay. Anyways, so this month is February, and I know most of you don't know, but towards the end of this month, oh, Troy, I disagree, but hey, you think you want to think whatever you want to think. But anyways, so towards the end of this month will be my grandson's birthday. So, most of you know that he passed away. And when he passed away, I decided to make a legacy. Every February, I plan on doing an act of kindness for every year he would have been turning. So this year, he would have been turning 6. So I am going to do 6 acts of kindness for him and in memory of him. And every year it's going to grow to 7 to 8 to 9 because little man was such a huge, outgoing, wanting to include everybody, and was super nice to everybody, even people that he was mean to him. Hi, Jody. So I remember that there was a boy that was really mean to him, and he still wanted to play with that boy because nobody else was playing with him. And that's just who he was. He was always so kind to everybody and so friendly. And so I am going to do 6 acts of kindness. What does that be? Paying for somebody's lunch or paying for something for somebody that I don't know. And if anybody else wants to participate in that, he would love that because he wanted and I was seriously just going to do this on my own without telling anybody, but I know that he would want everybody to participate because he didn't exclude anybody. And so I'm going to be doing that. His birthday is on the 24th. So I'm going to try to get all of the 6 in by the 24th. And I don't know if I will post some of them here on the channel. If you guys want to post some of them in the comments, if you choose to do that, that's your choice. If you choose not to do it, that's totally fine too. It is whatever you felt led to do. So that's what I plan on doing every year to celebrate him. So if any of you guys do participate, thank you. And if you don't, I understand that. I know some of you don't know Little Man from my lives because some of you are newer to the channel, but before last year he was on some of my lives, and I have some shorts of him on this channel. So he was a big part of my life. and he loved YouTube and loved to get to know some of you guys. He had names for some of you guys, and that always made me laugh. So, anyways, so um, so now with that being said, who wants to do some trivia? Oh. And thank you all for listening to that. Thank you, Jody. All right. Let's do let's see. We'll do some. Whoops. What did I just do? There we go. I was just getting to know him. Yep. He loved to be in the camera. He was very much very energetic to be on camera. Oh, and I can't, because I'm in the studio, I can't put them on the screen. So, true or false? Killer whales are actually dolphins. We've got false, we got false. We got true, we got false. Yeah, he always wanted to do videos with Amy and always wanted to be on the lives with Amy. So we got false. Oh. All right. Well, I was seeing if anybody else wanted to answer, and the answer is true. They belong to the dolphin family. All right. Let's see. Yep. Nancy got it right. Yeah, Michelle, I have been working on trying to say it and talk about it without going to shambles. So it's still very hard. I miss him. True or false, a dingo, or true or false, dingoes are type of native Australian wolves. True or false? We got true. Oh, shoot. I want to click on it to bring it up on the screen, and I keep forgetting I'm not in the StreamYard. We got true. 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 All right. And the answer is false. Dingoes are wild dogs descendant from domesticated dogs, which blows my mind. See, Jody, everyone got that one wrong. See, I thought I was with everybody else. I thought that was true. 100% thought that was true. But we all got it wrong. Yeah, StreamYard is free for 20 hours. And last Thursday, I did 20 hours and 3 minutes. or 13 minutes. So I went 13 minutes over. It didn't cut me off. So I don't know if they're gonna dock me next month for 13 minutes. I don't know. But for the free service on StreamYard, it is 20 hours. And so I normally go like 2 hours, 4 hours every week. So I am just going through YouTube Studio in doing this live. And with YouTube Studio, I can't bring up any overlays and I can't bring up the chat or any of that kind of stuff. So it's a different system. I really, really can't wait until I get a new laptop so I can go back to OBS. And then that way I can bring up the chat. We can have the floating emojis. But I can't do that with this laptop. I have to just wait until I get the new laptop, which I'm working on it. I've got a little bit of it saved up, so we'll see what I can do. All right. Next one. True or false, koalas are not bears. False. 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 True. We got true, true, false. Ray, I'm just going back through the chat. Chat says Ray is 0 for 2. It happens like that. I just Google these. Some of these I don't even know. So, Robert's in the house. Hello, Robert. Robert, are you getting a little warm weather there? And the answer is false. They are marsupials, not bears. I always thought koala bears were koala bears. I don't know. Nice. Yep, it was 40 over here too. All right. Let's see. We have to sign off for tonight. Have a great night. You too, Jim and Michelle. Enjoy the conversation with your parents. Cute, that's for sure. Yes, koalas are cute. Most of the snow is melted. Wow, I wish we still have heaping piles of snow. All right. True or false? You must flush a public toilet after use in Australia. True. 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 We got true. Make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up if you haven't already. Oh, let me see if. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. All right, I thought I had it. Never mind. Same as here. Must. I agree, but it's you must. I know a lot of people don't go into a public restroom. Yeah, a lot of people don't. And the answer is true. It is part of a public decency law. So in Australia, do you get a ticket if you don't flush it? And is there like bathroom police? Like, I don't know. Could you go to jail? Like, I don't know. And Dad's working on his puzzle, so if you hear him talking, he's talking to the puzzle. True or false? It is illegal to impersonate a fortune teller in South Australia. We've got false. We got true. We've got false. Oh, we're divided here. We got 2 false and 2 truths. Let's see who's going to break the tie. Oh, we've got 3 false and 2 truths. True or false? It's illegal to impersonate a fortune teller in South Australia. We have false. Oh, we're tipping the scale to the false. And the answer is true. Technically, it's considered fraud. So, fraud if you impersonate a fortune teller. All right. Next one. Owning a sword longer than 15 centimeters requires a permit. You know what? This is okay. So I made a mistake. This is in Japan. In Japan, or owning a sword longer than 15 centimeters requires a permit. So if you guys want to redo your answer, I totally get it. Because I forgot that this one didn't have Japan in front of it. I was reading that and it sounded a little crazy, and I couldn't remember why it looked a little bit funny. Kevin! Welcome, Kevin. Thanks for showing up. So the trivia question is, in Japan, owning a sword longer than 15 centimeters requires a permit. And the answer is true, even decorative ones. Kevin, how's your weather? I know it's got to be around 70 in Texas. True or false, in Japan, driving through a puddle and splashing a pedestrian can get you fined. Ray was just trying to be funny. Ray tries to be funny. So we have true. It's in the 60s. Oh, true. Uh-oh. What did I do? All right. Oh, there we go. Right, it's really super hard to tell when people are trying to be funny when it's just through text. It happens. And the answer is true. It's considered reckless driving. True or false? In Japan, you can be fined for not cleaning up after your doggy. I know here in a lot of cities, that is a big no-no. We got true, we got true, we got true, we got true, we got true. Colorado, it's a huge fine. Oh, wow. I know here in Michigan, if you're in a HOA and you don't if you don't clean up after your dog, then the HOA will fine you in your own yard. Like, it's crazy. And the answer is true. Just like many countries, but very, strictly enforced in Japan. Yep, did not get a warning there, thank goodness. Uh, all right. True in Japan, true or false, in Japan, you can get arrested for riding a bicycle while wearing headphones. We've got true, we got true, we got true, we got true, we got false, we got true. See, now that's funny, Nancy says. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, gosh darn it. I was trying to pull it up again. True. It's true. Considered a dangerous and prohibited under traffic laws. I see people driving with big old headphones here in the States. I think that should be illegal because how are you with them headphones on? How are you going to hear a siren behind you? How are you going to know to get over so they can get by you? I don't know. It's crazy. Let's try this. Hang on, technology is driving me nuts. Ugh. All right. Last one for Japan. Divine. Oh, yeah, I had to get a tow truck. And the tow truck got stuck pulling me out. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. And I was trying to be nice and move out of this guy's way. I should have been just mean and stayed where it was not plowed. But yep, I got out. I had to call a tow truck. The tow truck showed up and he went to pull me, and his whole rig went sideways, and then he got stuck. So he had to unhook from me, get himself unstuck, and then he used a winch and pulled me out. It was a whole ordeal. It was. Jody, do you know where the Barn Theater is in Augusta, in between like Battle Creek and Galesburg? That's where I got stuck. Ah. All right, last one for Japan and we'll move on. In Japan, you can't smoke while walking on some streets. False, true, 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 true. I don't know how many people are here that are smokers, and I used to be a smoker, so hope this doesn't sound offensive, but let me tell you, now that I'm not smoking and I haven't smoked for, gosh, I have not smoked a cigarette in 31 years. But now when I'm around somebody that smokes, like is a heavy smoker, ooh-wee, that's a horrible smell. It is crazy. But every now and then I'll pass somebody that has, like took a puff of a cigarette, and it's just certain ones, and I don't know which brand it is because I don't pay attention. But it's like, ooh, that kind of smell. Then I'm like, oh no, we ain't going back to smoking again. But I have not smoked in 38 years. Yeah, it's either been 31 or 32. It's either been 31 or 32 years for me. Yep. I found out I was pregnant and I was like, done. Gave my pack of cigarettes away and said, no more. To me pregnant. Me not need to be smoking. Looks like you were backed up on a hill. It wasn't really a hill. Like when I was going around, it's just a big loop. But as there was a slope to the driver's side. So as I kept trying to back up, I kept sliding, and then it just took me into the field, which, I mean, that whole thing everybody parks on anyways. But yeah. It was quite an interesting day. So I think everyone answered. The answer is true. Many cities have designated smoking zones only. I know here in Michigan, um, yeah, thank you, Jody and Mindy. Um, Here in Michigan, you cannot, I don't think there's any place that you can smoke inside of. And most of the casinos now are non smoking casinos too, which before COVID, they were the only places that you could smoke inside. But a lot of casinos now, since COVID, have gone to non smoking. Not that I spend a lot of time in casinos, but um I work way too hard for my money to be giving it to billionaires. But there is a casino if it has live music. Yep, I've probably been there. I'll go look for live music. I don't go to gamble though. But yeah, in most places you can't even smoke like by the entrance of the door. Like it says it says either this is a non-smoking facility, so that means you can't smoke anywhere, even in the parking lot. But there are some places that says you have to be like 15 feet away from the door. So yeah, it's way different around here than what it used to be. All right, we'll go to Hawaii because I wouldn't mind me some Hawaiian temperatures right now. True or false? Spam is a popular food in Hawaii. Hawaii. Funny, but the other day I was having a cigarette craving. Every now and again, like I said, when somebody walks by me and they just have a puff of and I don't know what kind of cigarette it is, but it's like, oh, that smells good. And I'm like, yeah, no. It's been a long time and I ain't going to start. We might get a visitor. My dad sounds like he's moving. Oddly, I love the smell. Never tired. Now, cigars. Cigars. Certain cigars. I do like the smell of cigars. And I used to smoke them, but nope, not anymore. So we got true, 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 true. So Jody, do you smoke or you just like the smell of cigarettes? Tried it once, sick for hours. Oh, yep. Dad's heading down this way. Oh, maybe not. Never smoked before. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, see, I was a smoker, until, like I said, until I, found out I was pregnant. Then I quit cold turkey. Yeah, I probably threw my body into a shell shocker at that time, but, um, yeah, because I was a drinker, a smoker, heavy caffeine. I could pile away Mountain Dews like there ain't no tomorrow, and I quit it all. So I think everyone answered, and the answer is true. Hawaiians consume more spam per capita than any other US state. I think everyone said true on that one. So everyone got that one right, including you, Jody. True or false? Wearing shoes inside of someone's home is perfectly acceptable in Hawaii. Ah, we got false, 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 and false. Yeah, see, my mom was a heavy smoker, drinker, and she did a lot of drugs when my brother was born, and he had so many health problems that I knew that when I got pregnant, I wanted my children to have best fighting chance they could. And so when I found out, I quit alcohol, I quit all the drugs, I quit all the alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, and the caffeine. And my body went through withdrawals big time. Oh boy. I was not a very nice person for like 2 weeks. And the answer is false. It is customary to remove shoes before entering someone's house. I knew that of Japan, but I did not know that of Hawaii. Hawaii. True or false? Ancient Hawaiians used lava rocks to cook food underground? We got true, true, true. True, true. Okay. And the answer is true. This is a yummy, an underground oven used at Luinus. I don't know. Can't pronounce that. Mindy says Hawaiians have a lot of Japanese influence in its culture. Ah, did not know that either. Let's see. What should we do next? All right. True or false in Hawaiian? True or false? The Hawaiian monk seal is one of the most endangered seal species in the world. By the way, another thing I wanted to tell you guys that I almost forgot. So, I am trying this year to set a bunch of goals for my YouTube, and one of them is to hit the 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And as Troy mentioned at the beginning of this, I am now at my subscriber count is 875 subscribers. And my watch hours so far, as of February 5th, because they don't do current, so they're a little bit behind. But my watch hours are 2,441 watch hours. So make sure that you guys share my videos, share my lives, and comment. I know most of you guys are amazing at commenting, and I love the comments. Because when I'm having a bad day, to be honest, when you guys comment on my videos or on my channel or even on my shorts, and I'm having a bad day and I see a comment from one of y'all, that brings me joy. So it's kind of a twofold. One, YouTube likes it, but it also too picks me up during the day. Because let me tell you, taking care of my daddy is not easy. But that's what I'm going to do because he's my dad. Even though he drives me nuts, I'm going to do it until I can't. But, yeah. So my goal is to, by the end of this year, have my watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And I am trying to be consistent with my videos and trying to be a month out. I am slacking a little bit, but I do have all of February done. I'm working on 2 videos for the beginning of March. So that should be done here shortly. But I'm consistent with live streaming all my shorts and posting. I've got community post scheduled all the way out until May. So I am sharing out different things. So make sure you look out for them community posts and see what I, have to say if you're interested. But anyways, so back to true or false. The Hawaiian monk seal is one of the most endangered seal species in the world. And the answer is true. Look at all you guys. You guys are just nailing these. You guys must like Hawaii. True or false? Geckos are native to Hawaii. 125 looks like can happen. I've gained 22 new subscribers since started walking and doing live streams. Oh yeah. That's good. That's really good, right? We got faults. 20. So think about this, Ray. You've gained 22 new subscribers. You've been walking for 16 days, I think, or 17. I've lost track. So not only are you gaining health, subscribers, watch hours, Brittany. Oh, and Jay. Look at Jay. Jay. You snuck in there. Awesome. Hi, Brittany. Were you at dance class? 18 days. So 18 days walking, which improves your health, improves your channel. Awesome. So the question was, true or false, geckos are native to Hawaii? And the answer is false. Most were introduced by humans. You would get more people in the with vertical. Just saying, in my opinion, definitely more trolls. Are you talking to me, Nancy, or are you talking to Ray? I don't think. Are we not vertical already? Well, we're definitely not horizontal. Oh, J, my goodness. Yeah, I have not done a vertical live stream. Yeah, I have not done a vertical live stream. Though I know I kind of did one going down to Indiana. My first live stream going that way. That was a whole nother dumpster fire. But the thing is that I don't know, I guess we could do a vertical doing trivia, but no, it was on the way to Indiana. I was driving and trying to do a live stream with YouTube Studio. So I think I had the camera turned vertical, but it was horizontal view. It was a weird dumpster. I didn't know what I was doing. Um, but you know what? I do not hear my dad. So hang on one second. Let me go check on my dad real quick. Okay. Oh, we're all good. Get back up here. Ooh. All right. Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay. Let me tell you. I'm going to leave that one well alone. All right. Let's see. I did answer the last trivia question. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jay, your ears were probably burning because I was talking to someone today and I was telling them about how doing this live stream, um, a lot of these true or false questions, I don't know them until I actually just read them and then put them on the screen. And then there's always some comment from either Jay or Howler or one of you guys. Mainly the two are Jay and Howler. They get to going, or sometimes when Captain Jack gets in here, or Kobe. Kobe is another one, little instigator. And there's been days that have been so rough for me that I just did not want to do a live stream because I just did not feel like I had it in me to be even halfway decent to be in front of this. Oh, yes, Ivan and Jeff. Yes. Very true, Brittany. And always by the end of the night, one of you guys, whether it be Ivan or Jeff or Jay or Howler, one of you guys will say some quirkiness and it will just throw my whole mood to a different vibe. And I leave my live stream happier than when I started because half the stuff that I have to deal with on a daily basis, no one should have to deal with. And then to come on here, that's a lot. But I do it because I have goals. And I so appreciate every one of you guys that show up to my channel and say something quirky or say something nice or just being here to answer, because it really has made a difference in my life. But I know a lot of people also too have said they appreciate this community. So it is a twofold here. So thank you all for being you guys. Jay. Anyways, where should we go with this? All right, since you guys are doing so good with Hawaiian culture, we'll do a couple more. True or false? Sea turtles in Hawaii are commonly called hanu. I don't know. I'm probably slaughtering that. Hopefully, nobody gets offended. I don't know English. But we got true. We get true, 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 true. And I am going to try to do a live stream Thursday morning. We're going to do another drive. I promise I'm not going to get stuck. Oh, that was, oh my gosh. How crazy. Crazy. I actually did a fishtail in that van and ended up in the ditch. And I got myself out of a deeper ditch than what that one was. That's what drove me nuts. Normally I can rock my van out of it, but so we got true, 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 we got true. Be right back. Make coffee this late at night. If it looks like a sea turtle and walks, then it must be out. Oh, Jay, how do you come up with this stuff? And the answer is true. I only drink 1 cup of coffee. I actually, yeah, most of the time, 90% of the time, I drink 1 cup of coffee a day. Though there has been some cold days here in Michigan where I have had 2 cups of coffee. Whew. I drink 1 cup of coffee once a week or less. And actually, I can't even say I drink coffee because I really don't drink coffee, like normal coffee. I drink Lion's Mane coffee. You had 2 this morning? That's got to be 1 big cup. You drink about 10 cups of coffee, Nancy? Oh my Lord, woman. I knew this one person that's the only thing this person drank was coffee. They woke up drinking coffee and they went to bed drinking coffee. It was like by the time they were done with 8 hours of work, they drank 2 pots of coffee. Insane. It was crazy, crazy. $10 cups of coffee. Wow, Nancy. No coffee after 5. So you drink 10 cups of coffee before 5. Wow. That's a lot of drinking. I have 1 cup of coffee. I do drink a lot of unsweetened iced tea. And this is tea, so I do drink a lot of tea. True or false? All butterflies in Hawaii are introduced. We got false. We got false. No drinking before 5 and after 11. Oh, false, true. Yeah, I got up. I think I was up about 6:45 this morning. We have sheds. We have shields looking things by our names instead of runches. Yeah, I noticed that too. And I don't know if that's because I'm not doing StreamYard and I'm doing YouTube Studio, or I don't know. Oh, there's Howler. Howler must have heard his name being mentioned. Your ears must have been burning, Howler. We were just talking about you. Welcome to Hawaii. The butterflies on our left is Tim, Sally, Jeff, Nancy, Carrie, Bill, cousin Ray, John, Larry. What the heck, Jay? Where do you come up with these? It's a YouTube thing? Okay. Well, so then, well, next this Thursday? I think this Thursday. Yeah, this Thursday, I'll be back on StreamYard. So we'll see if it's wrenches. It may be just because I'm going from YouTube straight. Hang on. You going to bed? Not yet. You going to bed? Are you going to bed? No, I wasn't in bed. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do that. All right, we're back. All is good. Shields on YouTube, wrenches on TV. No, I do StreamYard most of the time. I have a free account on StreamYard, but you only get 20 watch hours. And so when I run out of 20 hours, then I do a live stream on YouTube straight off from YouTube Studio. And so I'm thinking that's why the shields are there, is because I'm on, but I don't know. We'll find out, because next Thursday, this Thursday coming up, my next live stream, it'll be with StreamYard. Or are you saying that you're watching on TV and it's a wrench. Maybe I misunderstood you, Jody. No, I wouldn't mind burning ears. It might keep me warm, but was it good or bad? Holler, now what bad would I have to say about you? I don't know you that well. It was all good. I was just saying that when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I think about canceling the live stream. But I don't, and then either Holler or Jay or Jeff or Ivan come in and just make some goofy comment, and y'all make me laugh and start rolling or derail me onto food, and you make my day. Yes, it's different with different devices. Oh, interesting. Because, see, on my end, I'm on a laptop, and right now it shows a shield. But normally, when I'm doing it on StreamYard, I see the wrenches. I didn't say you're goofy. I say you say goofy things. Take it as you want. Oh. And said I was like funny like a clown. I never called you a clown, but could be close. Oh, you guys. Anyways, true or false, all butterflies in Hawaii were introduced. And the answer was false. 2 species are native. Vanessa? Yeah, y'all can read that in the comments. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that. Oh. By the way, Jay, I did end up reaching out to that organization, and they did send me a couple numbers to help. We'll see where they go and what happens. But some of this stuff looks promising. So. And I'm going to try to say this without breaking down for the people that have just joined me. But, and I know that some of you guys that are joining me right now are newer to my channel. But I have a grandson that passed away in 2025 in July. And February 24th, he would have been 6. So I am throwing it out to everybody that the way I am going to honor my grandson is by doing 6 different acts of kindness to different people, whether it's paying for somebody's meal that's behind me, or complimenting somebody that looks down, or I don't know. I don't know all the different ways, but whenever it presents, I'm going to do that. And I am going to do that every year in February. For when he turns 7, I'm going to do 7 different acts of kindness. And my grandson was a very outgoing child that always wanted everybody included. And so at the beginning of this month, I kept thinking that I was just going to do this on my own and not say anything to anybody, and just do it for honoring him. But he wasn't the type of boy that excluded anybody. And I thought me inviting you guys to doing that would be a massive way of honoring him. So if you guys choose to do that, that's up to you guys. I had told everybody at the beginning, if they wanted to leave a comment on something that they did in some kind of kindness to someone, or something that when they did the act of kindness, what repercussions that had if they found something or whatever, you're more than welcome to leave that in a comment, either in this live stream or in a new one, or on a video, in my post, wherever, if you guys want to. That's your choice. But so the 24th is his birthday. So I plan on doing 6 of them before and on his birthday to honor him. He was a part of this live stream here and there. So if you guys go back in the beginning of 25 and 20 and 24, you will see a little boy, my grandson, in some of the live streams. He was on a short, some of the videos, some of the thumbnails. He was my little sidekick. So, and he was not shy about the camera. He loved being in front of the camera. And so, anyways, I didn't mean to bring this down. I just know that a lot of you guys are just joining me, and I wanted to include everybody if you so choose to do that, in honoring my grandson. So that's beautiful. Great. Thank you, Aller. It was very tragic. 2025 was a very hard year. So I'm glad that some of that is past, but I'll never be over it. All right, let's get back to trivia. Um, all right. Let's do we'll do pop cultures. I know this one doesn't go over well, but gotta throw it out there for everybody. True or false? Paris Hilton has a patent for a type of glitter. Yes, Little Man was very cute. Yes. Thank you, Tammy, for joining us. Thank you for the hugs, Nancy and Tammy. Holler, his first name, most people on here knew him as Little Man. But his first name was Keandre. But like I said, most people knew him here as Little Man. He was I had 3 girls. I always wanted a boy. I never got a boy. I got tomboys and I got girly girls. And so Keandre or Little Man was my first boy in the family. My dad had 5 daughters. I had 3 daughters. So he was, to me, just my little man. He was my sidekick. And I remember one day he told me, Amy, my name is Keandre. And I said, no, your name is Little Man. That's what Amy's going to always call you. He was like, okay, only you, Amy. He was telling other people they couldn't call him Little Man. But thank you. Anyways, true or false, Paris Hilton had a patent for a type of glitter. And we've got true, 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 true. And he was definitely a character. He had names for people on here. But he was that type of boy. If he seen another kid playing alone, he had to go play with that boy or that girl, and he loved the girls. Oh boy. He definitely liked the girls. We got true, we got true. And the answer was false. No patent, just a personal brand of sparkles. Sparkle. He was a ladies' boy. Yeah, he was. I take him out dancing and he would find the girls and want to go dance with them. Oh boy. And as soon as the girl had to go, the woman had to go back to the table, he bawled, went into tantrums. He did not, he was definitely about the girls. All right. All right, let's go to true or false. Beyonce once dropped an album with zero warning and broke the internet. We got true. We got true. We got true. We got false. False broke the internet? I know. That's what I'm trying to think of. Like, how do you break the internet? I don't know. Someone just got detained in Nancy's. What? Nancy? What? We got true. Detained in Nancy's. I am so lost, Nancy. But then again, I don't know much about Beyonce, so I don't know. She was missing person. It was all over the news. Oh! Oh! Oh, I heard something on the radio about that. Oh, okay. Whoa. What's Jay, are you doing that to your messages? I don't know what's happening. Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay. Oh, there's my comment. Okay. True. In 2013, her self-titled album dropped at midnight. I didn't see the messages that got retracted, and I thought something happened. So a few times I thought broke YouTube. She is missing persons all over the news. See, Nancy, I do not watch the news. That stuff just drives me insane. So there's too much negativity in yeah. But I did hear something on the radio about a missing persons, but I didn't know who, and there was like some ransom note or something. I don't know. But when I was going to the restaurant, I was going to look that up and I got sidetracked. Imagine that. Me derailed? Never. And people don't think I have ADHD? ADAD or ADD. Yeah, that thing. My happy pills haven't kicked in yet, and I said inappropriate things before I spoke. Sorry. It's true. It's bad for our mental health to watch the news. Yeah, there's just so much, and all that political stuff. I just can't tolerate no more political stuff. I am appalled and I am saddened for the way that this country is going. Think, not speak, think. That's okay, Jay. There's sometimes I don't have filters on my mouth either. So I get it. Um, but yeah, we won't get into the political because I don't want that on my channel. I'm just gonna say there's a lot more dividing and division than there really should be. We all should, yeah. All right. True or false, Smoosh was the first channel to hit 10 million subscribers. I've never heard of that channel. Everything is political now. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, very true, Holler. Holler, do you like going by Holler, or do you have a first name that you would prefer us to call you by? I probably already asked you that, so forgive me if I did. I vote for Easter Bunny and Lucky Charms, guys, so I blame the rest of you on there. Easter Bunny and Lucky Charms. My Super Bowl viewing and Olympic viewing are at a tie, both 0 wins by me. Yeah, I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all. I haven't watched the Super Bowl in a few years. Um, Gosh, I bet you I Brittany, did we ever throw a Super Bowl party in um the house down here around Kalamazoo? Because I'm thinking the last one was north, was the Pine Knoll house. No, Hala is good and you say it correctly. Oh, wow. Hey, I get something right. Woohoo! All right, then holler it is. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the pine. I Yeah. So if that would be the Pine Knoll, then that would mean I haven't watched a Super Bowl party, haven't thrown a Super Bowl party or watched a Super Bowl in probably 10, 11, 12, 13 years. Yeah, I really like making guacamole. The only thing I don't like about making guacamole is you got to eat all of it that day because otherwise it turns brown. I don't like brown guacamole, but I do like guacamole. You know, Ray, I don't know if you like salads, but I love to use guacamole as a salad dressing. So good. So good. Mm. But, anyways, now that Ray is distracting us with food talk, the true or false Smush was one of the first channels to hit 10 million subscribers. And the answer is true. Jay, when I make guacamole, I put lemon juice. No, I put lime juice. I put lime. I've put lime, lemons. Most of the time, I put lime juice, salt, garlic. Gotta have garlic. Lots of cilantro, avocados, and tomatoes. Would put onions, but me be allergic to onions. Can't have it. So, um, But yeah, I love to make guacamole and put it on tacos, nachos, salad, um, toast. Yes. There's so many good ways to use guacamole. Most of the time, I'm just lazy and I just put avocados on my uh my omelets in the morning. Just the top usually turns brown. Yes, exactly. And then you just scrape it off and you use the rest of it. But the other thing is most of the time I can't stop eating it. Once I start eating it, it's like you can't just have a little bit of guacamole. I don't know. For me, I can't. Like, guacamole is good. Good. Um, oh, let's see. See, I don't know. I got a bunch of YouTube stuff, but I don't know. We'll try one more for YouTube. True or false? YouTube Jack Eskepa is from Northern Ireland. Wait a minute. A fourth cup of avocados and 1 cup of peas blended together makes great guacamole. Will not turn brown. Old restaurant secret? Peas? Ah, no. That don't sound good. Peas? I don't know about that. That's Americanized restaurant. I don't know. I like cilantro and lime and garlic. More garlic, the better. I love garlic. And I love cilantro too. So we've got true, we've got true, we've got true, and we've got true. And the answer is false. He's from Republic of Ireland. Sounds good on fish tacos. Oh, no holler. Me no do fishy fish. No, no, no. But guacamole probably is good on fish tacos. I just don't eat fish tacos. Blech. Nope. Nope, nopey, nope. Cilantro cleans the metals out of your blood. Cilantro actually has a lot of vitamins in it. Very good for you. Let's get out of this YouTube thing. They don't make no sense to me. Uh, all right. I do not like fish. Holler. I love to go fishing. I love to catch fish. I don't like to clean them, and I don't like the taste. I've had many people try to get me to eat it, cook it certain ways. I just can't do it. Don't do it. True or false? Humans glow faintly in the dark. Now, I do like crab and shrimp and lobster, but I don't like fishy fish. Jay, you're so funny. We got true, we got true, we got true, we got true. You like fish, but you don't like mushy fish? True. If it's correct bacteria, it's kicking in your bloodstream. I am too white. What? What, Jody? Not a fish fan either. Okay. Yeah, I don't. And I grew up on a lake. And there's like several of the houses my dad owned were on lakes. So I was dang it, I want to put that up on the thing. Glow in the dark white. My kids used to make fun of me because my legs are so white. They're like light bulbs. So when we go swimming, they feel like glowing. Yep, I don't like any types of fish. I've had so many people go, "Oh, you should try this type of fish," or "You should try this type or that type," or I'll cook it this way. You'll like it." Nope. Nope. And the answer to glowing in the dark, yeah, I got it, Jody. I gotcha. I figured it out. And it's true. Bioluminescence exists, but it's invisible to our eye. And yes, even in the middle of the summer, my legs do not get that tan. I am white girl. I am white. My arms will get super tan. I'll be dark. My arms will be dark. My face will be dark. But my legs, they will be a light bulb like crazy. Is all right. Here's another one. True or false? Humans can produce new brain cells through their life. I need some. Superhero white girl Suzy. What? Oh my God. How do you come up with this stuff? We got true, 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 true. Nope, my brain cells got to go, getting, going, gone, bubs, bye. What the heck? It's tough, their life or live, because when I live stream, I tend to forget everything. Oh gosh. Why do you think I do these trivias? Oh my goodness. I do that with live streaming. I do that with even videos. Like I turn on the camera and it's like my brain goes, bye-bye. I'm like, I don't know. What was I going to say? What was I going to talk about? I make note cards. I write down a whole dang script. It's still gone. It went somewhere. So, yeah, it's definitely crazy. Nope. Not at all. And it's a Carol. Hey, Carol. And the answer is true. Neurogenesis can continue in certain brain regions. Whatever the heck that just means. Nice to see you, Carol. How are you doing? Is it warmer up, down around your neck of the woods? Did you have a good weekend? For some reason, Nancy, I feel like this one should be a Captain Jack question. True or false? Your belly button is home to 100 of species of bacteria. I don't know why, but oh, we got true, true, true. I feel like that would be something Captain Jack would talk about. Oh. So we've got true, 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 and true. And the answer is true. It's like a jungle in there. Now, Brittany, I would have thought you would have said the feet are the dirtiest part of a human's body. Brittany doesn't like feet. Welcome to the jungle. That was a good song. Yep. That's gross. That's the grossest. The squad is out in front of my house. They be guests. Wait a minute. What, Carol? The squad? What squad? True or false? Some people are allergic to water. We got true, true. We got false. We got true. I don't know. We got true. I guess I would assume that there's probably some. I'm sure that there's I'm sure that there are people that are allergic to a lots of different things. Like one person is allergic to this, and another person is allergic to that. With all the allergic reactions that we have nowadays with so many different things, I'm shook up. Sorry, my text is bad. No worries. Take your time. Don't worry about it. I'll just let you know I didn't understand that. Neo Geographic says it was so back in 1974. Weird. You're like 70% water. Some of my coworkers smell like they were. We got true. And the answer is true. It's rare, but it's called aquagenic you your tick whatever. I don't know. Y'all can read it in the comment, or I mean in the chat. Cause my English ain't Englishin'. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Carol got me blocked. What? You're not blocked. Oh, you know what? It might be the live chat. Jay, check your up at the top. Do you have top chat or live chat? Yep, Nancy, we're thinking a lot alike. And you've got live chat? Okay. Huh. By the way, I don't know if I told you guys, but Thursday morning, I'm going to try to do a drive live stream Thursday. I don't think Carol would have meant to block you. She maybe she accidentally hit. Carol, it's probably nothing you meant to do, hon. It may be that maybe she accidentally hit it typing. Because Carol's not steady with her hands. So if you're watching on a phone, it can be very easy to hit the wrong thing if you're not steady with your hands. No, Jay. All right. Let's see what other. All right. Oh, let's try this. Let's do cat trivia. Carol, he can't see the chat, so he thinks that that it might have gotten you might have blocked him accidentally. True or false? A group of cats is called a clouder. We got true. Jay. It can be. It may not be. It may just be the way that YouTube has it set up. I know there's been lots of times that people can't see Jeff in my chats too, and I know he doesn't block anybody either. So, a group of clams would be called Clouder. Nancy, that's a crows. We got true. We got true. So, Carol, I don't think it's anything you did, hon. I was just saying that because you use a cell phone, and I know you're not steady with your hands. So if you're going to type, sometimes I know with me, I can hit like when I'm trying to scroll through the chat to read it, I end up getting them small 3 little dots, and then it pops up if I want to block or spam or whatever the person. That makes me so nervous. It's glitch more likely with YouTube. It happens once in a while. Yeah, and that's what I was saying is that it's possible because I know that Jeff has been in my chat and a lot of people haven't seen his chat either. So I don't think it's you, Carol. Lewis Bell. Welcome back. I know you've been here a couple times. Thank you for coming back. And that's okay. I appreciate anybody showing up. Anyways, the question is true or false, a group of cats is called a clouder. A group of cats would be scary for me. I'm just saying. We got true, true, true. And we got false. We got false. And the answer is true. I didn't know that either, but I'm not a cat person. So, true or false? Dogs sweat through their tongue. We got true. We got true. We got true. We got false. We got false. We got true because Jay says it. Oh. And the answer is false. They sweat through their paw pads, but cooling by panting. We got true or false. Most cats are low. Oh my gosh. Low lactose intolerant. Oh. You challenged the answer. We got true. We got false. Why? Because they drool when they're patting. True or false? Most cats are lactose intolerant. We got true, we got false, we got both. All right. We got true. Depends on the cat. Well, it did say most cats. You know, Jay, that is a very good point. That is a very, very good point. Because I remember when I used to milk cows on the farm, we used to have a bunch of cats coming through there for that. Yep. But then again, that's not pasteurized. I don't know. Hopper here, she won't drink no milk. She won't touch any human food, period. She is a picky eater. She's picky, period. She's like my dad. Yeah, wherever Miss Hopper is, she's a picky cat. She won't eat milk. She won't drink milk. She won't eat cheese. She won't eat any human food. Nope. She don't want nothing to do with it. Well, Diego's a dog. Yeah, dogs like all food. And the answer is true. Despite the cartoons, milk can upset their stomach. But I'm wondering if it's the processed milk. Hang on a second. Oh, speaking of you playing, okay. I heard some weird noise, and I knew my dad went to bed, and it's Hopper playing with her toys. So, Anyways. All right, guys. Well, it is 10:40. Cats and mice love. Well, Jay, it did say despite the cartoon. So, anyways, guys, thank you all for no, yeah, it's super late for me. I need to go to bed. But thank you guys all for listening to me and doing the challenge with me if you choose to. And you guys all have a good night. Be safe. I feel I'm pretty sure that Thursday morning I'm going to do a live stream and then we're going to do trivia at night. So make sure you all kind of keep an eye on. I think it will be around 9-ish Eastern Standard Time, my time, because that's the only time zone I can think of or think in. So Thursday morning and then Thursday night, and then we'll do trivia at the night, but I'll be driving around some cities in the morning. And then I've got a video coming out on Saturday. So thank you all for a really good night. Be safe and enjoy the rest of the week, guys. Talk to you later.